Hi. So we meet again. Surprise. Surprise. Here are some algebra notes for Unit 7, lesson number 5, Cinco. Okay. Percents review. So this stuff is basically 7th grade stuff. I taught you this in 7th grade if you had me as a 7th grader. And if you didn't, whoever you did have for 7th grade taught you this. But we're just going to go over it again because, how the years go and, life. So the old school percent proportion. This one you really want to stray away from using. A lot of you are going to want to use it because you love the percent proportion. Remind yourself that a proportion is simply just a fraction that is equal to a fraction. So your percent proportion is percent over 100 is equal to part over whole. That's all this proportion is doing. It's just comparing parts to wholes and parts to wholes. Whatever the percent is out of the whole percent, which is always 100, is equal to part over whole. With the percent proportion, to solve that or to simplify that, you can do that cross multiplication. You can cross multiply to solve. And when you do that cross multiplication, you'll get, whatever part times 100 is, and that's going to be equal to, that's what's nice about the cross multiplication, is that it actually gets rid of the fractions. But just be careful because you can only cross multiply when you have two fractions that are equal to each other, not two fractions being multiplied. The next one is the percent equation, and this is the one you're going to want to start using more and more than the percent proportion. And the percent proportion, or the percent equation, comes from the percent proportion. If we come back over here to that cross multiplication and we solve it for part, what's preventing part from being by itself here is that 100. Part and the 100 are being multiplied, so the inverse of multiplication would be to divide. And doing that division leaves me with this percent equation, which is part equals your whole times that percent divided by 100. So again, consistently taking the percentage and putting it out of 100. We need to be converting that. And last but not least is this percent change formula. And this percent change formula is also important. You're going to want to star it. This one comes up a lot. This is the one that you're going to use when it's asking for, what is the percent increase / decrease. This is the formula you're going to use for that. And that formula is new number minus the original number divided by original. And then you've got to multiply by 100 to convert that into the decimal. Into the percentage. Okay, so we're going to be mainly focusing on the percent equation, the percent change formula when you're doing your homework or practice problems.